Hello guys, Cristiane Machado here, and I am one of the retreat leaders at Anamaya Resort. And it is my pleasure to be here today with you recording this video. And the invitation today for you is to practice Yoga Nidra. Have you ever done Yoga Nidra? If you have, you know it. If you don't, I feel you're gonna enjoy it. It is known as yogic sleep. So it brings your nervous system to the parasympathetic state, the rest and digest. It is a guided meditation that takes you into a deep and profound state of rest. At least that's the intention behind the Yoga Nidra. Is so you can take some rest, even if you only have 20 minutes to refresh, right? To feel more rested. Yoga Nidra is a great tool for you to do that. Especially nowadays that we have all sorts of opportunities, right? To be in connection with places that have completely different time zones. So we might be talking to a dear friend in the middle of the night and we didn't get all of the sleep that we really wanted to be bringing us into that sense of being well. Also, perhaps your job, right? Your company does business all over the world and you don't have the opportunity to sleep well. Also, you may deal with insomnia. And yes, if you do, you know how complicated it can be not getting the rest that your body and your mind need in order to be in alignment with that opportunity of being well, of well-being. So it is a great honor to be here and guide you into this practice. Now, what do you need? I like to prepare like a nest, a place where you can feel supported, where your neck is relaxed, where your head is not gonna be worried about, can I relax? Can I just let go, right? So my suggestion, hi Montanha, that's Montanha. My suggestion, if you have, would be 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks, Cristiane don't have blocks, have a stack of books, okay? And then you can do a lower stack and a little higher stack. And then maybe bringing like a stool or something that will support those books, okay? Here, as I do have the blocks, I'll put one on the lower setting and one on the higher setting, okay? Then a bolster. Cristiane, I don't have a bolster. But you probably have a blanket or a very thick towel. Then you can make a big roll with it. Or you have your favorite pillow, right? And you're gonna put on top. Now, if it feels unstable for that top to be on top of the books, make it a little lower, okay? No problem. Then if you have a second roll or a second bolster, you can bring underneath your knees. Remember, you can use a towel, you can use a big blanket to make these rolls. Then we want to support the lower back, right? So almost like walking back, finding your sits bones, a little bit of your sacrum. And then you lie. And then the arms will be by your side. So you take the time that you need before you even start the practice, okay? Really get yourself settled where you're like, wow, if I were to really let go of all of my weight, all of my physical self, just feel supported, this would be the perfect shape for me. So it might take you a few trying and errors, right? Especially if you have never done anything like this. So give yourself the opportunity and the time to see what feels deeply comfortable for you, okay? So you can gather your things, find your tools, right? And once you get there, once you find, maybe you pause this video so you can gather all your things. I invite you to settle in, okay? The practice of Yoga Nidra corresponds to 8 hours of sleep. It doesn't matter if you do 20 minutes, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, right? Sometimes we tend to not do things because we don't have all that time, and this is actually the purpose of this practice, is to take any time that you may have. Maybe it's a 5 minutes and you listen for a little bit and then you do something else and you come back, right? Because it's really inviting. It's inviting to rest and to get away from that fragmented mind that thinks or tends to think that rest is a waste of time. It is not. Truly, for us to be in alignment with all of these dreams and these opportunities in our lives, it's important that we are well rested, that we are not rushing all the time from here to there. And in case that we are, to give the body the opportunity to rest. Okay? This is the purpose here. Now that you found your position and then you start really to tell yourself that I am willing to take rest. I'm willing to let go. I am willing to receive guidance. And the practice of Yoga Nidra starts now. Taking a moment to see with your highly intelligent and creative mind your body lying here. Taking a few moments to just observe the body supported, the body melting, the body surrendering. Taking 3 deep breaths. Inhalation, expansion in through your torso. Exhale from the nose or your mouth, all the air out. 2 more breaths like that. After your 3rd exhalation, allow the breath to be natural. There is no more need to control the breath. And as you're lying here, listening to my voice, you take a moment to set an intention. Why are you here? Perhaps a simple phrase as, I am resting. I am resting. I am resting. Whatever your intention is, repeat to yourself 3 times. Once you feel complete, your sankalpa is set. And we're going to start just noticing the breath. Noticing the air coming in through the nostrils, lifting the abdomen, maybe lifting the chest. And the exhalation happens naturally, deflating the belly, the chest. Noticing that autonomic movement that is happening. It's happening without you having to think about. Let it stay that way. The breath is breathing you. All you're doing is to notice and to follow the sound of my voice with your awareness. The breath may bring in smells. Maybe the breath stops at time. And you're just here observing. Now you're going to bring your awareness to your physical body lying here. We're going to start with your toes. Your toes are deeply relaxed. Right toes on your right foot, completely relaxed. The right toes, your right foot, your right ankle, it's completely relaxed. Your shin, your calves, feeling supported and completely relaxed. Up to your right knee, front of the knee, sides of the knee, back of the right knee is completely relaxed. Bringing it up to your thighs, the anterior part of your thighs, the posterior part of your thighs. The sides of your right thigh are completely relaxed. Coming up to your right hip, posterior, anterior, and side portion of your right hip. All of it is completely relaxed. The right glutes, the right hip bones, completely relaxed. Coming up through your waistline. Noticing how your belly, how your navel, how your lower back is completely relaxed. Then you move down towards your left hip, front, side, and back of your left hip. The awareness of your left hip goes down towards the thigh, the front, the back, and the sides of your left thigh. Down into your left knee, front, back, sides. Your left knee is completely relaxed. Your shin, your calf, your lower left leg is completely relaxed. Your left ankle, your left foot, your left toes are completely relaxed. Bringing the awareness of how relaxed your toes, your feet, your lower legs, your knees, your thighs, and your hips are deeply relaxed. Then the awareness shift towards the torso, the front of the torso, the back of the torso, the side ribs, and how the breath is coming in and out and moving, even though the torso, it's completely relaxed. Bringing the awareness up to the chest, to the shoulders, awareness to the back of your spine, feeling supported, feeling grounded, and completely relaxed. The shoulders, front, back, and top, completely relaxed. Bringing the awareness to the right arm. The awareness goes to the upper right arm, to the right elbow, to the right forearm. Awareness comes to the right wrist, the right hand, and the right fingers. And they are all completely relaxed. Now your awareness will go towards your left shoulder, front, top, back of your left shoulder. The awareness goes down into your upper left arm, your left elbow, the left forearm, the left wrist, the left hand, the left toes. They are all completely relaxed. Noticing both arms completely supported and deeply relaxed. Noticing your torso, the front and the back, completely relaxed. The awareness comes up through your neck, front, back, and sides of your neck, completely relaxed. Awareness towards your head, that is completely relaxed. Awareness to your skull, the eyeballs, they are sunk inside your skull and they are completely relaxed. Your eyebrows, the space between your eyebrows is completely relaxed. Your nose, your cheeks, your jaws, all of those body parts are completely relaxed. Awareness towards your tongue, inside of your mouth, and it's completely relaxed. Awareness to your chin, to your ears. Even your earlobes are completely relaxed. Notice your entire head completely relaxed. Noticing and feeling and seeing your entire body completely relaxed, deeply and profoundly supported and relaxed. I will now guide you into imagery. Again, you're going to use your highly intelligent and creative mind to see with your mind's eye images that I'm going to call. And you're going to see it with all of your senses engaging with that vision. Your sense of smell, your sense of taste, the feelings, bringing your emotions in, the sounds that you may hear from the image, and any taste. A sunset. A bowl of hot, steamy soup. A painter painting a tree. A jaguar walking through the jungle. A golden Buddha meditating. A big city horizon. a lotus flower, a flying dragon, your body lying here, the sunrise, massive rain over the ocean, a yellow heart, a hummingbird kissing a flower, an open book, burning incense, an endearing cheek kiss, river flowing down the stream, a wild horse running on the deserted beach, your body lying here, your body lying here, your body lying here. You will now bring your awareness back to your breath without changing it, just perceiving the natural breath that comes in, the natural ways that your breath goes out. Not doing anything, resting. Breath naturally comes in. Breath naturally goes out. You will now bring the awareness of the space that you are in. The room, the space. Bringing yourself present into here and now. Reminding yourself of what your sankalpa was in the beginning of your practice. And repeating to yourself 3 times what that intention was. And once you are complete, taking a gigantic breath in and exhaling, letting it go. That breath is the inhabiting of the physical self again. And that breath will bring some minute smile to your lips. A sign of gratitude that you gave yourself the opportunity to rest. Taking a moment of gratitude for your presence. Taking little movement into your toes, into your fingers. And then very, very slowly Start finding other movement, bringing yourself gently into fetal position, into one side. And then in that little space of nurturing yourself, give yourself one more moment of gratitude that you showed up, that you took time for you and for your well-being. And even if the practice was challenging, and even if you did fall asleep, the most important is really that you showed up, that you said yes, that you took time that is very valuable to invest on yourself. Then gently gonna start pressing yourself up to seat. Once you arrive there, we'll bring the hands together into the chest. We bow the head. And then we lift up. We're gonna close this practice with the vibration of Om. Big inhale and exhale for ourselves. Big inhale for Om. And we bow the head towards the heart. And now our Yoga Nidra practice is complete. Thank you so much again for showing up for yourself. I feel that it's very, very important that we do so, whatever the need might be. If it is rest, if it is a walk in the woods, if it is a walk on the beach, if it is a deep breath, it can make such a great difference in the way that we lead our lives. And perhaps by doing so, we become more part of the solution of humanity instead of its demise. That's my wish. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share Yoga Nidra with you. And hopefully I get to meet you in one of my retreats at Anamaya. And maybe you already came, and I would love to receive you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And namaste.